Greetings gamers and non-gamers as well, I guess. No judgment if you swing that way. I know some of my best friends are non-gamers, so this is totally a safe space for you. I owe you guys a Q&A. I told you guys I was gonna do a Q&A, and then you guys submitted like 150 questions, and I was like, well, this is a higher demand thing than I had anticipated. I was counting on like 10, 20 questions, but instead I got a goddamn political compass test in my fucking inbox. So thank you, genuinely, like I appreciate it. Like it's super validating, like super hacking validating. Is the wind literally rustling right now? I am trying to record. Question number 1, do you still boy mode? Absolutely. I still boy mode like 90% of the time. Not because I'm trying to, but because I go out in public dressed like whatever. Like typically I'm not wearing this whole, you know, get up. Typically it's like a t-shirt and some like joggers, I guess. And whatever people gender me as, I just roll with. And 90% of the time that means boy moding, which doesn't really bother. Okay, that's a fucking lie. It bothers me, but I do it. Why do I do it? I don't know anymore. I have this really stupid idea that I probably need to get rid of, where I think that I need to have like a perfect presentation and pass every time before I can even think about demanding that my identity be respected. And until I pass, I just am going to keep boy moding because I have literally zero self-respect. I'm working on it though, so we'll see. If I get some self-respect, then I will stop boy moding. If I start passing, then I will stop boy moding. But if neither of those things happens, God fucking help me. Question 2. Question 2. How does it feel like driving a Ford F-250? Well, if I'm being honest with you, I don't drive a Ford F-250. I drove a Ram 2500 one time with a Hemi. I ran over a bush. Question number 3. Can you question your gender and still be cis? I love this question. This is a fantastic question, and the answer is absolutely yes. You can question your gender at any point. You can be trans and like think you have your gender figured out and then start questioning it again and realize, yep, I'm definitely trans. Same thing when you're cis. Same thing with all the other configurations of being. You can question as much as you want. Gender is an extremely complex thing. It is a culmination of like a bunch of stuff that we can't even identify. So if you question your gender and realize you're cis, you have not wasted any time. You have done yourself a service, and honestly, if you're open about your experience, then you've done the trans community a service, because I think more people need to question your gender, and I think it should be a socially acceptable thing to just kind of like vibe with different pronouns for a bit, vibe with a different presentation for a bit, and like not be expected to commit to it forever, because expecting people to commit to one gender forever is what got us into this fucking problem in the first place. You can totally question your gender and still be cis. 100%. Good job. Question number 4. How old are you? For the time being, I'm 24. I'm so close to 25 at this point that I may as well just say 25, but I don't want to say 25. I don't want to be 25. Fuck. For the emotional stress that turning 25 is inflicting upon my soul, I really, really hope that my car insurance premiums go down. Ooh, I wonder if I'm enough of a woman for them to bring my car insurance premiums down. I should call my car insurance and be like, guys, I'm a woman now. How about that rate? There's actually a bunch of basic information about me that people just don't seem to know, so I may as well just do like a lightning round here. God, I hope I edited in the effect. I know you're depressed, but just edit in the effect. My name is Skylar. I am a trans woman. I am 24 years old. I'm almost 25 years old. I am from the great state of Illinois, and I think that's about all you need to know at this point in our relationship. We're just not there yet, you know? Like maybe we can talk favorite color when I'm at 4, 5, 6K subs. So like maybe like the video if you want to know my favorite color. Sometime in the early hundreds of subs, I said something along the lines of voice reveal at 1,000 subs. I feel like I'm dramatically lowering the stakes. Like at 5K subs, you get to know my favorite color. Question number 5. This is cringe. What are your politics? Are you a commie? I don't know what my politics are. I don't know if I'm necessarily a commie. Not a huge fan of landlords. Not a huge fan of billionaires. Not a huge fan of people owning things that other people need to survive, like water. I do like the idea of collective ownership in some form. I think automation is going to take a lot of jobs away, and I think we're going to have to maintain that economic liquidity, you know? And I think unless we want to end up living in the Matrix, collective ownership over the automated things is kind of a necessity. Am I a communist? I think we're going to skip question number 6 for now. We're going to go to question number 7 because it's related to question number 5, and I don't know why I ordered them like this. Why am I stupid? I need an assistant. No, I need a manager. I need someone who will babysit me and write my lists for me and dress me. Question number 7. Were you a Trump supporter? Fuck. Yep. I was bad, guys. I was bad. 2015 to 2018 was a real dark time in my life. You guys gotta remember that I was not well, pretty much my entire life until I started transition, I was basically a fucking basket case. But I was so bad that it was very easy for me to believe that there was some like Hillary Clinton deep state that was puppeteering the goings on of the world, which might not be that far off. But I went a step further with that and thought the logical solution to this is to be racist. And transphobic, and classist, and annoying, and honestly gross, and misogynistic. I was also an alcoholic. Those were the dark days. Anyway, I am now the farthest thing from a Trump supporter. Thank God. I think that just goes to show how easy it is to get vulnerable people to subscribe to these conspiracy theories and just generally terrible politics. If you find someone who is sad and desperate enough, you can have them believe in anything. Just reach into their brain and puppeteer it. Back to question number 6. Do you do LDRs? Fuck no. I've done a few LDRs, some good, some bad. If you can't sit across from someone and like read their expressions and like vibe, it's difficult. It's difficult to get on the same wavelength. It's not impossible. Plenty of people have had perfectly successful LDRs. But for me, LDRs are a recipe for disaster. So for those of you who have been thinking, I can fix her, and waiting for me to fall in love with you over the internet, it's time to stop. You cannot fix me. I will not fall in love with you. Not over the internet anyway. Question number 8, what YouTubers do you like? I like many YouTubers. I will put some. Here are some YouTubers that I quite enjoy. Look upon them. Great. I know you guys want to know specifically what trans YouTubers I like. I love knowing what trans YouTubers fuck. I personally love knowing which trans YouTubers that I like, because it honestly says a lot about you. You know, if you watch Blair White, pretty easy to assume some things. My personal favorite trans YouTuber is obviously ContraPoints. Shame. Question number 9. I hate this. Why did I leave this in? This is such a fucking question. It's such a big question. Are you non-binary? I could not even begin to tell you, if I'm being honest. What I do know is this. When I call myself a woman, including earlier, I cringe. Every time. And I don't know if it's because I'm non-binary or have internalized transphobia. I don't know. I think it's because I see myself as kind of a sorry excuse for a woman, and so when I call myself a woman, I feel disingenuous, like I'm lying. I'm pretty sure it's just internalized transphobia. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna get over it eventually, someday, as soon as I'm happy with myself. But for now, I am confused, and I'm open to the idea that maybe the solution to my gender woes is not to further conform to society's expectations. So the answer is no, I don't think I'm non-binary, but if someday I just come out of nowhere and I'm like, guys, I was non-binary the whole time, don't be surprised. That was gonna be a whole video of its own, but I don't want to think about that for more than 5 minutes, so let's go on. The final question, the best question. What is your biggest source of happiness? I'm not really sure. I know this should be a really simple fucking question, but I'm gonna find a way to complicate it because God, do I love to do that. I have accepted recently that I'm not like a super happy person. I know sometimes I'm kind of bubbly on camera because that's just how I be. Like when I get into the vibe of presenting, like I get like, you know what? This is what brings me the most happiness. This right here, because this fucking releases the brain. The way that I am on camera, I want to stress this to you guys, even though there are fucking cars driving past outside and it pisses me the fuck off and I know my audio is gonna be shit and I'm gonna have to fucking fix that, I feel okay. I feel good. When I'm recording and when I'm on camera, I like light up and like my brain just starts releasing chemicals. I really didn't have an answer for this question coming into it. I was really just like gonna think of it on the fly. And this is totally the answer. This is like therapy. I feel like I just had a breakthrough. Like, wait a minute. Making content makes you really happy? Like the happiest that you are ever? It's a wonder I don't make more of it. Maybe I just hate shutting up. Maybe I just get depressed when I'm quiet for too long. Or this is all just a stage persona and it's a form of unhealthy dissociation. Who knows? Is this the true self or the false self? Is it even a self at all? Not gonna lie guys, I don't have like a huge sense of self. Is that weird? That's probably for another video. I really like the Q&A format. This is a ton of fun to do, so if you guys want to see more, leave a comment, tell me that. If you don't want to see more, leave a comment anyway. Please, for the love of God, it actually helps me a ton. When you guys leave comments, have discussions in the comments, leave likes, subscribe, you know, that kind of thing, that helps a ton. Like that for a small YouTuber is a big deal. So don't be shy. There are no stupid comments, there are no stupid questions, there are no stupid likes especially. In fact, there aren't even stupid dislikes anymore. It's all engagement at this point since nobody can see the bar. Thanks, YouTube. I'm gonna shut up and go play Halo, so see you, bye.